Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Test one, test two. Test one, test two. Test, 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 test. Test one, test two, test one. Test two, test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Test.
1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Can we do it without the mics? Is it ready? Test,
Ready.
test, test.
Hello.
Test. We good? Good evening, Wolverine Nation. You are watching Welcome to the West. I am your host, DeMarcus Weems. It is Tuesday, August the 19th, and we are live from Walk-Ons at East Chase. And I'm here with our new head coach, Coach Mario White. Coach.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we back.
We back.
We back.
We back.
All right,
Yes, sir.
Coach. All right, Coach. Man, good to see you, brother.
See you, man.
Yeah,
Good to see you.
congratulations on taking the helm.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. We looking forward to big things this season.
Yes, sir.
So everybody don't know who Coach White is. We know. So, Coach, tell everybody who you are. Introduce yourself to the Wolverine Nation.
Mario White. Like I said, I'm married to Bridget White. My son is Maze White. My middle daughter is Amity White. She plays at Troy. My baby is Ivy White. We live south of Troy in Brundage, Alabama for the past 5 years. Originally from Tuscaloosa. Took a job 5 years ago at Pike Liberal Arts. Transitioned to real estate and then went back to coaching with Pike County, helping Coach Hurd out. I helped Coach Burton, Charles Henderson Middle School out a little bit, and transitioned back to the Carver head coach for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah, man, we are glad to have you. You come with a very impressive resume. Everywhere you went, you are known as a winner. So I know for a fact that's going to transition good here with the Wolverine Nation. What are your expectations coming into the fall 2025 season?
Well, coming to the fall, first of all, I want my guys to be great off the field first because I'm a firm believer. You can't be a great football player if you're not a great student, if you're not a great son, if you're not a great sibling. So we've come in and we've pushed that before we even touched the football. You know, we went straight to, cleaning up, how we dress, how we act, how we act in the classroom. It's been a great transition with that as well. So my expectations to play good football, but also to grow the kids. Obviously we want to win. We've never made winning a championship a priority everywhere we've been. We just set our sights on developing the kid and developing the program, right. And winning just comes organically.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing you said, because nowadays it's not easy for coaches. They can get so caught up in the winning aspect instead of the developmental aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because at the end of the day, if you have a kid has great character off the field, you're going to have great character on the field.
Yes, sir.
So, man, kudos to you on that right there. Talk about your coaching staff. How did you assemble your coaching staff? I know you got some great Carver legends on your coaching staff.
Yes, sir, no doubt.
Talk about your coaching staff from the defense to the offense.
Well, actually, when we transitioned to this, my wife and I, we prayed hard about how we was going to construct this thing. She's big in what I do. So, coming to a situation like this, when I left private school, I've always wanted to work at a school with kids that look like me.
Right.
Come from situations like I came from, Holt, Alabama. And so what I did was how we constructed it. We have guys my age at the younger level, whereas, Coach Tory Duster, Coach Rod Taylor, myself, Coach Irvin Norman, to instill the discipline with the younger guys. And for us, my older guys, I have Melvin Tyus Jr., who's a Carver legend. Yep. Dad does a great job in the community. Played at Troy, was a team captain at Troy.
Right.
So in a leadership position. Mike McKinney, who actually followed Jeremy Johnson, who was Mr. Football. That's a tall task, yep. But he looked at it in the face of pressure, and the kids love him as well. Also on the offensive side, I have Irvin Norman. Obviously his son is doing great at Texas A&M. Irvin does a great job on and off the field with me. He's my right-hand man. On the defensive side, I have Jawan Taylor, who actually played SEC football for the Florida Gators. He's my DC. He does an outstanding job. Where he and Mike, they're brilliant young coaches, and the kids, kids can see them, feel them, and touch them. Dion Holloman is a great guy who's been in the state championship games at the highest level in 5 and 6A football. That brings that experience to the team, and also he's a great mentor to the young man. Yeah. Sean Rupert, who's a legend in the city of Montgomery, played SEC football, has a great youth organization. So we assemble the way the young guys, where our guys who's transitioning college. I have coaches that are young. They can actually see and feel and touch that they're really their age and actually match their energy as well. So we have a great mixture. It's been a great process to move along with this. Oh, yeah, JT, my young D-line coach.
Okay.
He's been amazing as well. Went to Carver, played at Carver, and man, it's actually been outstanding. Terry Peak, man, he's a military man. He's a war veteran. He actually saw combat. Had over 20 surgeries. Wow. So it's a great group of guys, a great mix of guys. We do a great job. We get along great. We love coming to work, and so it's been amazing. Man,
that's awesome, man. It seems like you were really stacked up all over. But you got some great leadership that's on the coaching staff. So
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about your upcoming football season, brother.
No doubt.
It takes a total team effort to be successful on the high school level.
Yes, sir.
And on any level. Talk about how the alumni, like you was telling me about Sean, Dion Hamilton, and
yes.
your wife and everybody. How have people
yes.
contribute to the program?
Well, to be transparent, I didn't know how I would transition from, private school all the way up to 7A, the highest level, but it does take a huge team. And before we even get on the field, see Miss Rocket Rogers over there. She does a great job of getting our, NCAA stuff done, as well as getting our study hall stuff complete. Miss Ware, she does a great job of helping with my emails and all the stuff I have to be at. She kind of let me know what I have to do, as well as Mr. Hall and actually Miss Dillard as well. The principals, they do a great job of supporting me. Every single teacher in the school, Coach Irvin and I, we walk the halls every morning. Every single teacher in the school has supported this whole deal.
That's good.
Sean Dion Hamilton, man, when he come back in town, see an NFL guy come back and he provide us with protein. Mr. Cowell and Mr. Stewart at Advanced Law Firm, they've helped feed the kids all summer long. So that's been a great venture, and people helping out. All the Carver Alumni Nation, they come out and they bring us water, they bring us snacks. So we have not wanted for anything because of the support of Carver Nation. Everywhere I go, I see somebody that actually, coach at Carver or have went to Carver, support Carver. So that's been a great blessing too. I forgot to talk about my son as well. He just graduated from UAB. So one of my,
Go Blazers.
That's right. He come back to be my quarterback coach. So it's been amazing having him back on the field with me as well. But going back to the support staff, Miss Teresa, it don't stop there. Jason Crenshaw, all the people involved that come in to help Ron Besser, the list goes on and on and on of all the support I have here. So it's been nothing short of amazing.
Man, that's awesome, man. It's like I said, it takes a total team effort. And people that comes back that's alumni, they come back to pour into the school, not even alumni, but just the community. To pour into the school, they want to see the program successful. It's a major blessing. Listen, when we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. We're going to talk about the upcoming Thompson game.
Yes, sir.
We're going because that's week 0.
Week 0.
Yeah, man, and that's a big, tall task for us at Carver High School, but we'll be right back after these messages. You're watching Welcome to the West. The West, we are live right here in Walk-Ons and East Chase. I'm your host, DeMarcus Weems. This is the Coach Mario White show. This is your show now. I like that, you know what I'm saying? So, Coach, this week 0 coming up. Next Thursday, you travel to Thompson, take on the #1 team in the state of Alabama. Talk about your relationship with Coach, the head coach of Thompson. How does this matchup come about?
Well, actually he was Mark Freeman when I met him. So I met him actually as a Pee Wee coach and a JV coach, and he took the liking to me. He helped me out a lot. Actually when I went through my little deal, he talked to me all the time, kind of kept me up. People don't know that he put his name on a lot of jobs for me. So
that's good.
So when I actually came back to this, he's one of the first people I called, and he kind of, coached me through it and what to expect from 7A football. And going into the season, we needed a week 0 game because we was in a kickoff game last year, and it went away for us. So I called everybody from the top of the state to the bottom of the state. I couldn't get a game, and actually one night he called me. So I felt like, just out of respect, and out of my admiration and what he did for me and being up for me, I felt like I owed him that game.
Yeah.
But in saying that, I feel like it's also my job to honor him by having my team ready to play when we go up there.
Right.
So, but it's something I've always done. Every stop I've made, I've always went and played the state champion, just so I can see exactly where my program stacks up,
right.
Where we need to go and what we need to do. Because I know I aspire to have Carver at that point one day. So I think it'd be, no matter what happens, I feel like it's going to be a great learning experience for my guys. I have a lot of young football players, so we're actually excited about the matchup.
Right. And I know Carver is a young team, but yet at the same time, you're a young, disciplined team. You're a young team that, from what I've seen, you got some go-getters on your team, man.
Oh, yeah.
You got some headhunters now.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So the practices have been intense.
Well,
so I'm looking forward to that matchup. What are your key takeaways to victory for this game, for that matchup?
Well, offensively, we just gotta believe in who we are. We gotta stay patient. We know everybody we play is not gonna let us beat them deep. So we just gotta run our game plan. We know what to do: right hash, left hash, red area, midfield. Goal line. So all that's in place, all that's installed. So we just got to execute it now. We got to play disciplined football. We got to play on time. We got to play fast. We got to play free. We just got to do our job, not try to be a hero. Defensively, obviously, Trent Seaborn is an amazing football player. They have some amazing, wide receivers as well as running backs. He's a remarkable young man as well. So we got to move him off his spot. We got to be consistent in what we do. We got to play a physical brand of football, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a great game in my opinion. Even though Carver is young and everything like that, I believe that if we play disciplined football, sound football, do what we need to do, I believe we can win. I personally believe that. And I have faith. I'm always gonna be optimistic no matter what.
Yes,
sir. So yeah. So what are your expectations? Following going into Thompson, besides just want to play good sound football and everything like that, your expectations from your players, like what do you want to see?
All I want my players to do is give me everything they got.
There you go.
My coaching staff, we're going to give them everything we have. I want them to give me everything they got to the final bell. So we don't never go into anything saying, let's make it close or let's play for pride. We go into everything, to go all out, and the results are the results. So, only God knows what's going to happen for us to final score. But as far as the intensity and for us how we play, we can control all those things. So we never talk about wins and losses.
Right.
We never talk about, the future. The future is now. Yeah, we're young, but we're in 7A football. So as we speak positivity over them every day, I always have high expectations of yourself.
Right.
So we plan on going there. We plan on executing. We plan on playing, our hearts out.
And I think
with the results.
Yeah, and that's all you can do. That's all you can expect from your players. And if you give your all and everything like that, then you never know what the result going to be. It's always been positive results. And, man, I commend you because you have a successful, great story, man, a great comeback story, man. I'm just saying, just from following you from the past in high school and the way you won at Pike Live, now you come to 7A football, and you say it's a challenge. But, man, you're going to be all right, brother. You know what I'm saying? You come from, if I'm not mistaken, the Saban family. You come from the UA family, right?
Well, yeah. When I was at Tuscaloosa Academy, Coach Cochran, he saw me coaching. I had no clue, and he called me up one day and gave me a chance to come work at the University of Alabama, which was an amazing experience. Forget the money, the education I took away from it, how to prepare, how to work out, the nutrition side of it, the attention to detail. So obviously when I left there with more knowledge than when I came. So we took that same mentality to Pike Liberal Arts, and it worked out across the board in all sports. We were able to win 6 straight championships there. So, bringing that here, it's a bigger program. Like I said, I've never coached at a 7A school, so I don't pretend to be something that I'm not.
Right.
But obviously it's going to be a learning experience, but I have great people around me, but we expect great results.
Oh, yeah, man. And as you can see, you look around, man, there's a lot. The Wolverine Nation came out today.
Yeah.
They showing up and showing out right here, man. Hey, Carver High. Hey, Carver High. And there we go. So, everybody feeling good.
Oh, yeah.
Excited about the 2025 football season at Carver High School. Listen, you are watching Welcome to the West. I'm your host, DeMarcus Williams. This is the Coach Mario White Show. We'll be right back after these messages. But first, got to give a shout out to our sponsors, Walk On. If you are in the Montgomery area, come to Walk On's and eat some of this fried gator. You can't go wrong with this fried gator. Me and Coach been tearing this thing up. And also, got to give a shout out to Paige. You listen, man. Check out Paige on Facebook, how they impacting the community, especially Carver High School and the West Side. We'll be right back after these messages. Stay tuned.
All right.
Yeah, great, man. What you think? You like it? She like it.
Oh, look at it. Little May.
Look good. Look good. Bill. After this, we'll wrap up. Hey, you're watching Welcome to the West, the Coach Mario White Show. I'm your host, DeMarcus Williams. We're live at Walk-Ons right here in East Chase in Montgomery, Alabama. Coach White, as we get ready to wrap up this week's episode, what are some things that you want the Wolverine Nation to know?
I want the people to know that the kids are working hard. The program is in great shape. I got great people around me. obviously we can always use some waters, bottled waters. We can also use some snacks, So we like to feed the boys twice a day. We like to feed them in the morning, and we like to feed them after practice. It's a lot of great kids, and it's just not football. We got kids that's really, really smart and need help to go to college. We have kids that need things to wear. We got kids that need shoes. There's a lot of things that not talked about. We have a lot of kids that people cheer for on Friday night, but they go home to empty stomachs. So, seeing that actually broke my heart when I got here. So we're trying to do something about it, and the nation has responded. But we always can use more help. We're actually getting a little low right now, so it'll be great. Bread, turkey, where they love turkey sandwiches. But other than that, man, please come out and support us. The support would mean everything. I think they're tired of hitting on one another. They're tired of us yelling and screaming. And we're tired of practicing as well. So I'm glad the season's finally here. And thank y'all. Thank the nation so much for supporting my family and I and welcoming us in. My wife and kids absolutely love it here. I love it here. So hopefully I'm here for a long time. Obviously, we got to win for that to happen.
Yeah, man, I hope that you're here for a long time too, man. And we're glad to have you, brother.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like I said before, you win everywhere you go. But your leadership, and you can look from the outside in and see, and that's what I do. I'm very observant, man. Your leadership, your hard work is going to pay off. It is paying off, and we are so grateful and thankful and appreciative to have you a part of the Wolverine Nation, man.
Thank y'all so much for having me.
Tell us about the game again.
Obviously, we played Thursday night, 7 o'clock at Warrior Stadium in Alabama, Alabama. I think they're nationally ranked. They have athletes everywhere. 7 o'clock. It's going to be hopefully a packed house on our side. I know they're going to have a packed house. Mr. Williams and the band has been helping us a lot, so they come out and play loud for us when we go 2-minute. They came out today, actually, we was doing PAT, extra point and field goal, and they played loud behind my kicker, Javier. So, it's actually been a community come together, and that's what I've really embraced with the Carver Nation. So, like I say, everything I've asked is happened. Even with the band, even with, Mr. Officer, I see he's here, who's got us computers for the kids to have study hall every Wednesday. Miss Grisham, she's a retired professor from Alabama State. She comes and tutors the boys, for free. So it's been an absolutely amazing experience, and I want to keep that tradition going.
Man, it's a total team effort. Listen, let's do this again next week.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's do it again every week.
That'd be awesome.
Every Tuesday, we're going to be live at Walk. I'm sorry, my bad. Every Thursday, we're going to be live at Walk-Ons. And I believe 6:30. Yeah, we'll start at 6:30 right here at Walk-Ons in East Chase. You're watching Welcome to the West. I'm your host, DeMarcus Weems. We're here with Coach Mario White, the head football coach of the George Washington Carver High School. And we look forward to seeing you join and being a part of our program and come in here, man, and come enjoy some wings with us.
Yes,
we
sir.
had some gator. The gator was good.
It was awesome.
It was real good,
Yes,
man.
sir. It was awesome.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't go wrong with that. And so listen, my message is to you, Wolverine Nation. No matter what you go through or how you go through, always keep God first. Stand tall, stay focused, and you'll always come out on the end. All right? So until next time, we'll see you again. All right?
Oh, yeah.